Welcome back to Pillar Sport. I'm your host with the most, Manny, and today we are going to be talking about FC Porto versus Manchester United. Manchester United and their team are absolutely going to Portugal to face one of the best Portuguese side in a very long time in FC Porto. However, we are going without confidence. Manchester United are coming in to this game with back-to-back losses or home losses, if I'm not mistaken, where we lost to Liverpool, and of course we also lost to Spurs, but most especially we lost to Spurs, and in the fashion that we did. It was truly a devastating result for any Manchester United fan, and most especially the Manchester United faithful and the players playing, because why I'm even saying this is because I really don't think they're playing for this team. It was lethargic against Spurs, but I do not want to go into that. That is still a fresh one that I do not want to open. So let's go into the game. Let's go into the Europa League second game for us against FC Porto. It's going to be a good one because I think this is honestly our toughest game in the group stage style, or this new style, against the teams that we are going to play against. However, I'm going to start with the Manchester United 23-man squad that has left Manchester to Portugal. So in goalkeepers, we have Andre Onana, we have Ben Yedder, and we have Tom Heaton. In the defenders, we are looking at Matthias de Ligt, Johnny Evans, Harry Maguire, Lindelof, Martinez, Dalot, and Mazraoui. So of course, we do not see any additional midfielders. We do not see any additional defenders or fullbacks. It's just Dalot and Mazraoui. And then in the midfield, we're looking at Bruno Fernandes. This is a surprise. Dan Gore, Kobe Meno, Ericsson, Ugarte, Collier, and Casemiro. I am so excited. I'm so happy to see Dan Gore in this game. And even though it might look like, okay, he's just throwing people on to make sure that he has the record of bringing in a lot of young talent and keeps his reputation. However, Dan Gore has been knocking on the door for a long time, and I think this will be a perfect time to actually bring that youthful exuberance to this team. It will be a beautiful thing. And in the attackers, we are looking at Amad Diallo, Garnacho, Hoyland, Anthony, Rashford, and Zirkzee. These are the 23 that are going to be going to face FC Porto in Portugal. It's going to be an important game. FC Porto have a lot of great players. Amar Dion, if that's how they pronounce his name, Samuel Amar Dion. He was one of the players that was meant to go to Chelsea. From Atletico Madrid, beautiful player. He has a lot of skills, a lot of talent, and he's going to be scary. He's going to be scary. However, he is not even the most threat when it comes to the teams that they play. There's such a good team on that end of the ball, but the truth about it is it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. Let's see a little bit about what the Porto boss, Victor Bruno, has to say. He says, Victor Bruno is wary of the threat of Manchester United posed despite Erik ten Hag's side arriving in Portugal with rope around their necks. This is from BBC in terms of what I'm reading here. United are looking to return to winning ways in Europa League after last Sunday's woeful 3-0 home defeat by Tottenham in the Premier League. Bruno said his players will not underestimate their opponents. And this is basically the quote here. He says, I have heard a lot of people saying that they have the rope around their necks, said Bruno when asked by United's form. But no, we are just looking at our objective, and that is to reach the next stage. We will always see them as a threat, not as a good point to take them on. We have to just be ourselves and look at them the way we have to look at them, with respect, a lot of respect, with a lot of individuals. I know what you mean talking about their last match, but we must see the whole, not the last one. And he is absolutely right. And I understand Man United fans do not even want to hear that from me right now. However, I'm one kind of person that I do not see situations in the last game and I use that game to make a decision. I have to look at the holistic nature of things. And in that sense, I still believe Manchester United have, and Erik ten Hag has a long way to go in terms of proving to us that he has what it takes to take Manchester United to the next round and to greater heights. This game is going to be a tough one in my opinion, but I'm going to be giving you guys my predicted lineups. Right now. For Manchester United, in my predicted lineup is going to be Andre Onana, and the next person in that lineup in the fullback positions is going to be Mazraoui and Diego Dalot. Honestly, I don't think there's any other changes that could be made in the fullback position, just because we do not have Luke Shaw or Malacia back. And in the fullback, I think he's going to rotate Matthijs de Ligt. So we could be seeing Harry Maguire and Martinez in the centre back. And in the midfield, this is where we absolutely have to change some things to make it tick. I know Erik ten Hag is absolutely going to play Bruno. And I still believe that Bruno is a great player for Manchester United. We are better with Bruno in the side. We honestly do not see the creativity, or we do not get the XG that we have in the Premier League without Bruno being in the side. However, I think this is the time to take him out of the limelight, even though it's in Portugal. Bruno has been facing a lot of scrutiny, a lot of just frustrations in general, because he has had so many chances. And I read a stat last week that he has had more shots for someone that has not gotten any goal in the entire Premier League this season. It's a shocking stat for me, for Bruno. So I think take him out of the side and absolutely give him a rest, just to see him rebound from that kind of very weird spell. So, but my prediction for what Erik ten Hag is going to do, I think Erik ten Hag is going to bring Casemiro, is going to play Manuel Ugarte, and we are going to see Bruno in the game. In my opinion, I think this is perfect for Mason Mount or Eriksen. But Mason Mount, of course, has the concussion protocol with the head injury, so he might not even be in this game at all. Oh, I actually think he's not, because he was not part of the traveling squad. But I think Eriksen is a perfect man to play the number 10. He has the ability to keep the ball, which is key that Bruno has not been doing in a long time. So keep the ball. He also has the ability to find the perfect pass. So, in my opinion, I would have put Eriksen in that starting lineup for or against FC Porto. And then we look to the striking attack. I think it's time for Manchester United and for Erik ten Hag to bring on Rasmus Højlund. He needs to start. We need Rasmus Højlund scoring goals. We absolutely do. And in that case, we need to bring him on from the start. He needs to be able to run himself into fitness. He needs to be able to get fit so he could absolutely start banging it in the Premier League, in the Europa League, and elsewhere. And I know that might be harsh for Joshua Zirkzee. However, this is the perfect time. After the game against Tottenham, it's the perfect time to say, hey, I'm giving you a break. Go to the bench and then recover. So Rasmus Højlund starts for me. I'm going to play Amad Diallo. This is key. When we do not have Amad Diallo in this pitch, we play basketball. When we have him, it is absolutely control on that right-hand side. So we need to keep Amad Diallo in the game, playing at least for 75 minutes. And then on the other side, I am going to be going with Marcus Rashford. We need to give Garnacho back the rest. We need to take him back into the bench and have him come on as a substitute. We have seen John Duran take on the role as the super sub perfectly. 5 goals in 6 games, if I'm not mistaken. Garnacho can absolutely do that for us as Manchester United. But he also gets the opportunity to keep on playing, to start some games, to come off the bench. I just believe he is such an impactful player off the bench that we should just use him as that for right now. So that is my starting 11. Let me know what you guys think about this starting 11 down in the comments. If you guys have not subscribed, please do us a favor and subscribe to our channel, because it helps us out big time with the algorithm gods and everything. Hit that like button too and turn on the notifications if you haven't. And my prediction for this game, to end this video so I don't hold you guys on for too long, my prediction is Manchester United 2-0. I did not say that with any confidence. However, this might be me being a wishful thinker. I just want Manchester United, and I believe Manchester United is due a good win against a tough opponent. And today, it will be the case. Manchester United are going to win 2-0 against FC Porto and get their first 3 points in the new Europa League starts. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Like I said, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. I'll see you guys in the next one in the game. Peace.